Hola, mis bugscripches, aquí Ron y seguimos de nuevo con The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, que estamos en la DLC de Blood and Wine, siguiendo justo donde lo dejamos. Estamos con el rastro de Redcraft, nunca sé pronunciarlo, y estamos con la parte del limpiabotas, así que vamos a continuar hacia adelante con nuestra super armadura que desentona un poco en cuanto a los guanteletes, pero bueno. Vamos primero a ir por la pregunta principal y eso de Deadlaft, que es que no sé cómo pronunciarlo. Así que vamos primero con esto y en marcha.
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morning you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true. They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow. So,
eso es cierto.
What say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think about it.
A menos iniciativa y yo no le falta. Preguntarte por Deadlaft.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Wait. Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they've just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please.
Más bien es en plan, tengo mis botas recién equipadas y reparadas, ¿no? Prácticamente.
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock.
Como lo hagas a las niñitas a quedar sin mano, ¿eh?
A rival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might
Tengo
make
dinero
it sound
sobra.
loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
Creo que me llega.
Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Puedo intentarlo, va. Podría manipularlo, pero bueno.
All
Nada.
right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
No, realmente el tiro ya está, o sea, me da igual.
Ah, see?
Sin problema.
I knew we'd clinch it.
No creo que en este caso nos vea súper mucho problema 500 monedas de nada.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the
Ahora, como me engañes,
so
mocoso.
I don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me.
Uy, el
Always
gordo se viene
pays
por aquí
me a
directo.
premium.
Know where I might find him?
Ah, no. Vale.
But you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that.
Sí, es decir, va a venir y os va a pegar mientras estamos en escena.
Maybe notice which direction he came from.
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis
Lol.
does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art true, but he's kind.
Sí, mientras no me hinche los cojones, no leemos nada, claro.
Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Desde luego, las de él sí que tiene pinta de necesitar más. Muy bien, Regis. Tú me quieras.
Pretty well.
Finding the...
No puedo... Ah, puedo meditar aquí tal cual y ya está, sin problema. Muy bien.
That's the trick.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
Vale.
Red door.
Epa,
One
aquí.
that Lobo Black mentioned.
Juguetería. Voy a guardar primero. Vamos a empezar la rutina. Por si acaso. Venga. Pues sigamos con dime quién tiene las botas y tiene quién eres. Vamos a ver qué encontramos aquí. Aparte de cuervos.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, Detlef, I'm coming for you. A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
¿Qué cojo? Me impresiona más que la parte de tus prendas te traspasen en el cuerpo que no que te comentas en niebla.
Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
¿Llevas un caballito que se mueve solo o cómo va eso? Totalmente normal. No es nada creepy. Bueno, el conejo es un poco feo, no me jodas.
Here. Sense him.
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around.
Muy bien, nivel extra. Vaso de desahucio. Nada en concreto que digamos así.
Old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy some.
Vamos a ponernos el nivelito, sí que es verdad. Creo que con 47 podía equiparme un arma nueva, me parece. Tenía una encima, creo. Ah, no, 48. ¿Dónde voy? Todavía no. Carta para el tendero. Es trasfondo y lore, pero no hay...
Somebody fixed this recently.
He de admitir, no lo he expresado, pero he de admitir que esta DLC me está tirando a decepcionando. Y mira qué raro, porque es decir, como, hostia, Ron, si es que casi todo lo que juegas te gusta. Y es, sí, pero esta DLC, la primera pese que tiene su propio, que no tiene su propia región, me gustó más la trama de la intriga del hombre inmortal que no vampiros. Supongo que porque tengo muy minado, muy trillado el tema de vampiros y nobleza y sangre, y es como... O sea, que está bien, tiene un mapa, pero la historia no me está convenciendo. La vamos a hacer igualmente, no os preocupéis, ¿no? O sea, faltaría menos. O sea, faltaría más. Sin contar que el juego es una pasada, pero como argumento de DLC no me está convenciendo nada. Regis, por favor. Es que siempre comento, oh, este juego es genial, o tal, y nunca me quejo de nada. Y... Yo creo que no puede nunca gustar todo un juego, ¿verdad?
Somebody fixed this recently.
Disturbing.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Hay más cosas arriba. Vale. Vale, pues hacia arriba vamos. Bueno.
Let's go. So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Coño, Reyes. Podemos tener aquí más juguetes.
Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
Puppets rather disturbing.
Pues es como un grito.
Toys were used recently. Detlef unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really, now, Geralt, must you?
Nice tune.
Indeed. I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Cartas que tienen los objetivos de la bestia. Perdón.
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac Peyrin,
De la Croix,
Count
todos.
Delacroix.
Detlef's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
All of it written using the same ink.
Pequeña, no es tinta, es sangre humana. Y el papel es piel encurtida.
Ink was dyed with cinnabarite, rare mineral.
Fina varita.
Nazaire, but I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
This slit is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not with
Exacto.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Necesitamos más
Got
pistas.
nothing, basically. Need to look around some more.
Let's get to work.
Claro, es que tal cual. Pueden ser aún mil cosas. Carta sospechosa. A ver.
Detlef van der Eretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renawed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her.
Oof.
We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to
Hostia.
Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure.
Hostia.
Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Esto cambia las cosas.
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One
Lógico,
would have
siendo
managed to
vampiro.
evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlef yourself, whoever it is someone new.
Y el retrato, el retrato que vemos detrás es el que miraremos ahora, que tiene que ser el de la armada.
Who's Renawed?
His
Seguramente.
one-time lover, the sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him.
Exacto.
With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlef grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Detlef's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him.
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Even if Renawed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And
Tengo
hard to
mi opción
foresee
detrás, lo he dado por
to
impulso,
prove
perdón.
her, get her back.
Si me embargo con conversación.
To kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now.
Vale.
He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover. Bold to begin with. Now they're forcing the vampire to kill. A vampire you yourself insisted no murderer. Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind? Another vampire?
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis.
Vaya.
Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Muy bien, venga.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
A ver, por la escena que hemos visto con la reverberación, yo creo que es correcto. Que es inocente, está chantajeándose y está aprovechando.
Actually, it
sí.
is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this
Por imaginar un poco de parte de los monstruos, bestias, barra
render the blackmail senseless.
gente que sufre chantajes.
Lunatics will thus lose hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
Vale. Espera, creo que podré... 1000 de experiencia del tirón. Con lo cual subimos bastante. A ver, el resto ya está, vale. Pensaba decir, a lo mejor había algo de lore detrás, pero no. Muy bien, salgamos. Madre mía. Lo que no sé exactamente es si estamos lejillos, ¿no? Vale, puedo tirar detrás y hacer un teleport porque no es tan lejos, pero por si acaso. Vale, vale. Muy bien, estamos de nuevo en el palacio, así que vamos a ir a hablar con la duquesa. Si encuentro la forma de acceder arriba, porque era por, claro, por las escaleras de este random que siempre me suicido. Cierto. Aquí ya tenemos. Vale, sigamos adelante.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher. I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed.
Mira, no tuve los huevos.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Vamos a contarle la verdad, ¿no? No creo que esto sea tal cual, sino esto.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Me da igual.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a Witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace,
Bueno.
I shall assemble a battue. Bring
Y
them
por
at
eso la
the
nobleza
Johnson
nunca
at once.
aprende.
The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
No os lo voy a hacer. Venga, pero adelante.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men at once. Not another skirmish.
Con dos
40,
cojones.
50, 100. Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How?
Es que qué asco de tío, ¿en serio?
Creature can do such things.
Qué asco de tío.
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong.
Madre
Think of
mía.
lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Las cosas claritas.
Being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great.
Imposible, claro que
why
sí.
have they not killed or enslaved us?
¿Qué necesidad tienen?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk
Se van a
to
reír
them.
en mi cara,
That's our
seguro.
best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
No funciona así esto.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
I'll find
Pues-
the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
Disculpe su alteza, yo ayudo a los monstruos, no a los humanos, es
As soon as the
diferente.
woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the Duke
¿Qué?
of Sommelier. Hop, hop! In
Em.
Busan, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains
Una
therefrom.
firma.
They are stains from a drop of Este, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
No jodas, ¿en serio? Y luego he leído.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Saga too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Real. The 1269 vintage.
Sangre real.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Ravello. Especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard. See if there's not been an incident.
Qué curioso.
Sonreal. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of
No.
wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal.
Vale,
We must ride to Castel Revello at once. Discover what has happened.
pues venga.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
No empecemos, Geralt, no empecemos.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal throne and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
O contigo.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Vale, pero te quitas la corona, el
Yes, Your
traje.
Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Y nosotros, ¿con qué traje llevamos? Porque cantamos un rato.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Pues muy bien, vamos para Castel Revello. Vale, hasta luego, Bucler. Poco después, camino a Castel Revello. Eso, no Rivia, perdón. Vale, decir que son estas pantallas de carga.
Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
No puedo ir más rápido, así que tengo que ir así, sí o sí. Arrollándolos. Mola.
Panthers have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us!
Para allá que voy. Vale, está encima de ella, muy bien. Una menos, muy bien.
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you.
Vale, como estamos aquí liándola, me pondré... Pendiente, acuérdame las pociones sobre todo. Vale.
We'd have been done for.
They were fortunate we happened by.
Saved our lives.
Hooray!
Come on, Roach.
Pues sigamos. Muy bien.
Tell
Venga.
me more about this vineyard, Castel Revello.
It's the best in all Toussaint. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now.
Viñedo Castel
I wish to
Revello,
know
vale.
your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the one we've just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Pues venga. El vino sagrado, misión actualizada.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Venimos a hacer una
This
inspección.
is an inspection. We've got questions. You'll answer them.
Oh, and who are you, sir, to speak to me this way?
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Tudusan.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Más le
I want to
vale.
talk about Saint-Réal.
Y pienso manipular si no.
I am at your service.
Venga.
The Saint-Réal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Saint-Réal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat.
Vale.
Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one. The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Saint-Réal.
Demasiado
As it
hermético.
happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
No me convence.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison, guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see.
Ya.
It's a waste of time.
Your Grace, how am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Saint-Réal. Someone who should not have.
O que
Which
tú,
means one
o
of
que
two
alguien, ¿no?
Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers.
Tú mismo, chaval.
Remind me, where is the Saint-Réal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
Es que va, chaval.
I did nothing wrong.
We shall wait here.
Que sí, que sí. Que no molestes.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Ese puntazo, ¿no? De que le hacen la reverencia en cuanto se acerca. Espera, voy un momentito a... Encontramos algo aquí. Ah, aquí ya hemos estado, claro, por nuestra cuenta. Decía yo, esto me suena a de explorado, sí, sí. Como tenemos exploradísimo. Nada, que tenemos aquí, no tenemos nada que nos haga falta en sí. Nada, ya está. Muy bien. Vale, pues vamos a ver entonces. Voy a guardar primero. Que esto está avanzándose muy rápido. Preparado para lo que sea. Venga. Es extenso, ¿eh?
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
La historia es este. Luce. Este. Martillo de madera. Pomino. Curioso. Bueno, si aquí tartas de vino, ¿sabes? Ya se va a tomar como para venderlo. Venga.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1269. Rufe.
Hervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Este. I think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello.
Fiorano.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Got Pomino over here.
Para arriba. San Real, casi.
San Real. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong one. Keep looking.
Ya, lo sé, lo sé. Henrieto, deje de pasar. Vale. Por aquí nada. Aquí.
Right here. 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
This one is full.
Lleno.
This one's full too.
Igual. A final de todo, fijo, ¿no? Lo estoy siendo venir.
Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. And I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they
Cierto.
full of San Real? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
Coge el martillo ya. Vale, genial.
Ready.
Step
Toma
aside.
ahí. Vale, pues vamos a ir abriendo.
So,
Martillazo.
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
Martillazo. Martillazo. Y martillazo. Muy bien. Vale, todo conseguido. Se nos van comercial, eras tú.
Revolting, bitter plonk.
could have gone sour while aging.
No.
Possible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Bueno, he puesto la escrita a todos, así que ha sido rápido, supongo. La que se le va a venir encima. Toma.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
Tú mismo.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was...
Ay, siempre dinero.
I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
A ver.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
En fin.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
¿Y ya?
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
No me extraña.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sintrian noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Que no será el caso.
Need a minute.
Make haste. We await only you.
Only yo. Que no será el caso porque vamos a ir dejando por aquí, así que espero que os haya gustado y ya sabéis que podéis seguir la senda de brujo y dar un poquito de apoyo a la serie y al canal y nos vemos después de cargar partida.